So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Riyad Mahrez. He's one of the best dribblers around, Peter, with such delicate close control and wonderful balance. He could finish with the best of them too, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him score a few cracking individual efforts for this team. He loves to move in from that right flank and unleash with his left foot.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Excellent. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Brozovic. Brozovic. Joao Felix. Brozovic, aim forwards. Tries a deft little ball. He came in hard, very hard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Galeno. And here's Mahrez. It's a threatening ball.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings.
He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ivan Toney is offering a wry smile there.
Joao Felix. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mane. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. And here's Mahrez. Looks across and plays it in. And here's Mahrez. Can he deliver? It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Al Nassr, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Coman. Joao Felix looking to run onto it. Ball is over the line. And that's aimed into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. The muscular approach does pay off here. Joao Felix. Mane. Real chance! There was plenty of power on that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Mahrez. Hit into the middle. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Kessié. Now it's Galeno. And here's Tony. Brozovic. Joao Felix. Oh, good spread. Coman. That's very neat. Joao Felix. Joao Felix! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Al Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's played forward. Galeno. Kessié, and it's lofted through here. Wins the duel this time. Yep, it's a corner. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Martinez. Brozovic. Forwards and with intent. That's a throw. Demiral gets good distance on it. Joao Felix.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Joao Felix. And here's Mane. There are a few waiting for it. Mane plays it in. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. A chance to play it in. Played it again.
Al Nassr clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Kessié. That'll be a throw. Brozovic. Now it's Mane. Mane chips it through. And that has been cleared. Joao Felix. And they win it back again. And that's really well manoeuvred. Galeno chasing after it. Coman. Moved on forwards. Joao Felix. Joao Felix! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And it's Mane. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's really well cleared. Aim forwards. And here's Tony.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Coman. And he's well... And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Coman. João Felix. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's played forward. João Felix. Brozovic. João Felix played out towards the right wing. And that's been well dealt with.
Al Nassr really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
He's got away. Now it's Galeno. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Could be danger here. Galeno. Tony, backward it goes. And here's... takes a shot! Brozovic, forwards and with intent. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. João Felix. Al Nassr have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
A finish of the highest order. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Al Nassr, and time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.